Hello, ladies. After reading Chapter 5 of our Ornstein and Hunkins text, the part that really stood out to me and stuck with me was the coping and caring section. When I was in elementary school, I was a very grade-driven student. I remember asking my teachers what grade I had in each subject, what I could do in order to improve. In 6th grade, we used the accelerated reading program, and I remember that 25% of our reading grade was based on whether or not you got your AR points. There was a 9 weeks where I did not, and I remember the feeling of defeat when I brought home that report card with my only C ever given in grade school. As far as my schooling goes now, during the past couple years, the focus on grades has been very large as far as how to give grades, the process for giving them, and what grades truly mean. It seemed like up to that point, teachers had been giving grades to students in order to make them feel better about themselves, in order to please parents and families. Grades were not a reflection of what the students were able to do or maybe were not able to do in the classroom. It also seemed that teachers were giving grades in order to show a better reflection upon their practice, almost like if they felt that if they gave less than mediocre grades, then that might show that they were doing a less than mediocre job in the classroom. Kindergarten through 2nd grade in our county, they do standards-based grading now, and I remember my last year in kindergarten was the first year that this was initiated, and when children took home 2s on their report cards, parents went into an uproar because a 4 was the highest you could get, so they felt like that was a below average grade, when really all that meant is that those students were actually approaching mastery of those standards. Kindergarten, it seemed like the standards were reiterated all throughout the year, so we didn't expect children to get 3s or 4s on the first 9 weeks of those standards, although parents did. Now it seems like our school has kind of wrapped their head around this idea, and it seems to really be going well. As far as in my classroom, my goal this year is to do a better job of teaching my students my I can statements that are included into my lesson plans. The students are doing an awesome job with this so far. They are able to communicate the learning targets with anyone who walks into my classroom. I feel like if they know what the learning target is, then they're going to be able to somehow apply that to their lives and give it a purpose for themselves. Learning should not have the purpose of getting A's and B's on a report card. Students have to know that the content that we are teaching should be applied to their lives and should be something that they can carry out into their future. Thanks so much.